Hello and welcome. Thanks for taking the time to watch this brief presentation on diversification without distraction, how to create an additional profit center from your existing business. What you'll see in here today is an opportunity to earn an additional revenue stream from your existing client base, a concept that will impact people that you can be passionate about, a smarter, more complete way to save money with higher income, more benefits, and tax-free. To work in a multi-trillion-dollar business that pays billions to producers, and how you can make up for lost time and lost earnings. So here's the problem. Most of the population's retirement, $17 trillion, is in IRAs, 401ks, 403bs, and a large percentage of that money will be lost to fees and taxes. The majority will outlive their income. Our solution is what we call an indexing strategy. And if you look at the chart below, you'll see that this is the S&P over the last 15 years, otherwise called the red line. The blue line is our strategy called the indexing strategy. What I want to share with you is the fact that, there's a significant difference between these two. There are 90 million people today on the red line, and clearly if you had $1 or $1 million to invest, I'm sure you'd want it on the blue line. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One, the value is higher. Secondly, you'll notice that the blue line never goes down. It goes up, it stays the same, goes up, stays the same, goes up, but it never actually goes down. The red line, which is the S&P for the last 15 years, clearly is volatile. You'll see that it goes up, but it's also had some significant downturns over the last 15 years, resulting in people losing literally hundreds of thousands and on a national level, millions of dollars. But it gets worse, folks, because the fees associated with these type of accounts are as much as 3% per year, whether you make money or lose money. And of course, it's 100% taxable. So what we do is we show people very simply how to go from the red line to the blue line. Problem number two is 70% of the population will suffer a critical or chronic illness, such as a heart attack, stroke, or cancer, and live to age 65, but may be financially crippled in the process. Every year, over 6 million Americans suffer a heart attack, stroke, or cancer. As a matter of fact, last year alone, 1.2 million Americans suffered a heart attack, and 17.6 million people today are still alive who have survived a heart attack. Stroke, 795,000 people suffer a stroke, and many of them end up with permanent disabilities. And cancer, of course, 3.5 million new cases a year. Over 65% of the expenses are indirect and not covered by traditional insurance. 11.7 million people today currently living with cancer. Folks, if you had an opportunity in looking at this slide to just put 10 people that you care about, that you know, in a circle here, and then randomly X out 7 of those people. And you say, well, why X them out? Well, because 7 out of 10 people today save less than $100 a month. 7 out of 10 people will have a heart attack, stroke, or cancer and be alive at age 65, but may be financially crippled in the process. And statistically, 7 out of 10 people today retire on less than $10,000 a year. You now have some answers to this, and the reason why we've randomly X'd out 7 people is because you have no idea who those people are. So clearly, they need education. They need to hear about this. The last problem is 44% of the adult population cannot meet their financial obligations due to economic conditions. So what if there was a way to protect you and your family from market risk without losing the upside potential? To provide liquidity of cash without restrictions, to allow access to cash for your children's college education, to solve the issues of critical, chronic, and terminal illness, all this with an opportunity to earn additional income without distraction as a paid referral agent. If we've piqued your curiosity today, what I suggest you do is get back with the person who shared this information with you and find out how A, you can get further information on what we do, or B, or both, become a paid referral agent with us. Thank you very much and appreciate you taking some of your valuable time to watch this presentation.